That mystery at sea, the 22-year-old rescued from that ill-fated boat trip, now saying he had nothing to do with his mother's disappearance or the murder of his grandfather nearly 3 years ago. ABC's Lindsay Janis spoke with him.
This morning, Nathan Carman is speaking exclusively to ABC News about the fishing trip that left his mother missing and him stranded at sea for more than a week.
She'd always been kind of reluctant about safety, and I guess she had good reason to be.
The 22-year-old who has Asperger's syndrome says he convinced his mom, Linda Carman, to take a trip on his 32-foot boat 100 miles offshore, saying she agreed partly because she didn't want him to go alone. After they arrived, the engine made a strange noise.
I thought that I was going to diagnose the problem and that we were going to go back to shore.
He says his mom was at the back of the boat bringing in the fishing lines while he went to gather safety gear, when suddenly the boat sank.
I didn't know if she had been dragged down with the ship, because neither of us had been wearing life vests.
Nathan swimming to the life raft, bringing with him a bag containing food rations, a water desalinator, sleeping bags, and flares.
That must have been terrifying.
Yes.
Finally, after 8 days, Nathan was rescued. Before he was back on dry land, deputies in Vermont seizing items from his home. A search warrant revealing he's under investigation for reckless endangerment resulting in death.
There's some concern that the boat was not seaworthy. Was it?
I believed it was when we left the dock. I would not have left the dock. I would not have taken my mom out fishing with me had I not believed the boat was seaworthy.
This isn't the first time Nathan's been the subject of suspicion surrounding a tragedy. In a 2014 search warrant, detectives said that Nathan was the last to see his grandfather before the 87-year-old was shot 3 times, saying there were several inconsistencies in Nathan's account of his whereabouts that night.
I had absolutely nothing to do with my grandfather's death.
Nathan was never charged, and the crime remains unsolved.
And overnight, Nathan's father coming out in his son's defense, saying Nathan had nothing to do with his grandfather's death and what happened to his mother was purely an accident. Nathan telling me he is devastated about his mom, but thinks she would be happy that he survived. Robin?
All right, Lindsay, thank you.